We lost our unicorn somewhere. They go where they will. So we've been working on back mount. The most important aspect in some ways. The back mount is positional maintenance. So we're working on holding your position today. Talk about the hierarchy of leg placement and leg position, okay? All this stuff coming from a variety of sources, but it all stems in the end from the Danaher Death Squad and all those guys, okay? Henzo Gracie Academy in New York, right? As their steps permeated everything, okay? All right, let's start off. So we get to back mount. The most standard approach is hooks, okay? By hooks, I mean we have two legs controlling the inside of their thighs. Okay, that's a great place to start, and some tournaments require hooks to get points, if you're talking about a points tournament. It's kind of dumb in my opinion, because there are better positions that still are back mount, but it's whatever it is. So understand where we're competing. If the hooks are required for points, start there, but then move on as soon as you can, okay? So when it comes to other leg positions, let's talk about it. The hooks are the least secure, so we're gonna go from least to most secure, okay? Next is going to be, we're going to fall over because it's a little easier, especially when your hair falls off. Scoot down. Posted hip position. So my bottom leg is going to come up to the top hip. My other foot's going to reinforce my top foot. So I'm pushing my foot inward on my foot or on the hip, usually on my foot, at least to some degree. Okay, so I'm controlling across the top hip. Because the only hook I care about for the most part is this bottom hook, okay? So if she clears it, right, she's on her way out, okay? Her hips can be free, okay? She can slide her back to the mat, and she can be getting out. Come back. So this bottom leg is super important, okay? That's why I like to hide it to the top hip, okay? So whatever else I'm doing with my hands, this is something I like to be doing all the time. The next one, if your knee comes forward, I can go to a hip lock position where I am locking my feet, turn slightly, getting your best angle here, where my bottom leg is coming through and my top leg locks, crosses it, and I'm controlling not on the hip, but past the hip. It's really important. If her turn her hip a little bit, if I'm locking my ankle behind her hip, she can still turn. Okay, go down. All the way through. Yeah. You just rotate. There's not a lot of control there. Back. So I'll make sure that my hip lock happens above her hip. If she tries to turn, it's going to be a lot more difficult. I have control over her hips. Okay? Come back. So, next one. I'm going to go to a triangle of my legs with my foot on the inside. So my top leg triangles over the top of my bottom leg. Okay, if I need to, I can always reach in and pull this up a little higher. But usually this is when it's kind of an initial lock, but you can still work it other ways. My foot's inside of her legs. It's just easy to cross them over. But it's really important that this leg, my bottom leg, is on her hip. My top leg just goes in across. Okay, this is our inside triangle. Finally, the best control position is my outside triangle. You can really hear Kenzie loves it, right? It's great control. It feels like you're gonna have your body squished in half, okay? And people will occasionally, like, not good grapplers, but people will occasionally tap to this pressure. Yeah. Oh, we're not accepting taps to pressure. You can't tap to that, okay? So this allows me to maintain my position a lot better while I am attacking the back, okay? Don't accept taps to pressure. Ow! So, that's our leg position hierarchy, okay? Really important. Start with hooks, move on as soon as you can, okay? If your legs are short, and I struggle with anyone bigger than Mackenzie, basically, to get any kind of body triangle, I like to go with the posted hip position or the hip lock. They both work really well. I mean, you know, if you have long legs, of course, the body triangle becomes a lot easier. But you gotta work with what you got, okay? So, next thing, what happens when we start losing hooks, okay? Well, one thing is gonna happen all the time is that people are going to, whatever my hand position, don't worry about it too much. They're going to escape your top hook, but I don't worry about that too much, okay? Sometimes I like to, in fact, I'll hook behind their knee here, just as like a control point, just for a moment. okay? But if I lose this bottom hook, right? She slides her step over. Yeah, she just steps over, right? It happens. I really have to make sure my sternum stays connected to their back, okay? I'm staying nice and real tight here. My elbows are pinching on their body, okay? Now, often what's gonna happen here is Mackenzie's gonna try to go belly down and turtle out. I'm gonna follow, okay? Turn with me. Come on, Mackenzie. So. Okay, so right from here, basically I have my turtle position. And you guys can see it, my knee's gonna slide in, okay? I'm gonna step over, right? I'm just gonna pinch my knees together on her thigh and sit back and reestablish. Keep my leg through to my back mount, okay? Turn a little bit. Just go ahead, turtle. So I've lost my hooks, but I have my back control. And a good tournament, I should still keep back mount position here. Okay, I just haven't lost it yet. My knee goes in, I fall through, kick, with one hook, two hook. Close in hip position at least. Usually my goal. Okay, start attacking my chokes. Another thing that's gonna happen quite a bit. Mackenzie, face the camera. She's gonna lean back into me. Try to squish me with her body weight. Yeah, she's bridging up, getting up in on me here. So, what we do is take my feet, my knees stay pinched on her, okay? That's the control, not my feet. Behind her knees, and kick up and out, set her back down. Okay, I can replace my hooks. Because my knees are the control, my knees stay pinched. Is that any looser? Here to here? Is that any looser?
No.
Right? I kick behind her knees, I kick out, extend her away, and then reestablish right away my control. Inside this, yeah, inside. So, Mackenzie bridges back into me, she's heavy, carrying her weight down, this sucks, okay? So, my knees stay pinched, my feet go out, underneath, so I'm pummeling once again like our egg beater drill. I kick her out, come here, and I pick a side. It's not gonna fall to you, and create control right away. Okay? So, another thing is gonna happen here. Okay? So Mackenzie's gonna go to one side. She's gonna escape my bottom hook. Right here. So, before she escapes my knee, my foot's gonna go wide. I'm engaging my toes to the mat. I'm turning my hips and turn tail to the other side. Right here. Face the camera. Time. So Mackenzie finds the side. She escapes her hip a little bit. But my knee is still engaged, my leg goes wide. My foot's gonna find the mat. I turn my hips, settle to the other side. Now we're still engaged. I do that. So guys, really important. Those are drills we can work on just over and over again. Maintaining our position. Super important that we understand how to maintain position, how to attack, and those two things are closely related. All right, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, stay exotic. I'll see you on the mats.